And you've had a bird's eye view in many ways, and that's been your privilege, you know, as the face of this event, as its ambassador for fitness and charity and everything. You've had a bird's eye view, and that gives you a very different perspective. We all have a perspective in life, but you, I have seen, have a very different perspective, and especially to this event. What does it really mean when somebody says Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon? What does it really mean?
Well, having a bird's eye view is one thing, but you know, when you look at it from the inside, I must give credit to Anil and you for actually having envisioned something like this. So congratulations, Anil. He's a jolly man, but he's got the brains of a visionary, and I think you guys have put together something that's truly spectacular. You've also put together something where I think 14 or 15 years ago, we would have said, not possible. The city is not going to run, the country is not going to run. And today we are sitting here with all of us on this podium, fantastic partners, fantastic people, everyone on this podium. So I think we've gone a long way. And most importantly, you've seen a side of this country that's actually going out there and running. So I think what we've all achieved, everyone sitting here, is two things. One is getting fit, and the other is running for a cause. And it's fantastic. This is a great platform for all of us. So I thank each one of you actually on this podium for even giving me an opportunity to be sitting here and being the face of this marathon.
We're going to get into an unveiling of the ASICS Race Day singlet, but before that, a quick word. We got 42,000 people participating. We got 500,000 people viewing up to watch. They come out of their homes. They come out from everywhere to cheer people. We got millions more on television, and this marathon really goes all across the Pan-Asian footprint. Just a message from you as to the new India, or what you see from your, you know.
Yeah, I think at least on that one day when you have to run, I had appealed to maybe not 1.2 billion people, but I'd appeal to as many people as possible to sleep early and wake up early.
Just a lifestyle 6 months change. Of preparation, John. Yes, they're preparing for 6 months to run that one day.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people must take a cue from that. And even as an actor, you know, there are certain stereotypes that come with being an actor. But I believe that you must lead by lifestyle. So it's important that people understand the way I live rather than the way I look. And I think everybody sitting here is a pioneer, is an example for the way you should go ahead and lead your lifestyle. So everybody out there, just stay healthy, eat healthy. And that's the one New Year message I gave out on my Instagram. I usually rarely give messages. I said, I'm getting up on the New Year morning and I'm doing a banging workout. And that's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to stay healthy and eat healthy. And that should be a resolution for everyone. And what better way to start that than with a Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. It's fantastic. So congratulations to everyone here. Everyone here, they're fantastic.
Thank you, John. There's one thing.
John, talk us about your association with Mumbai Marathon. You've been the face of it. So how has it been and how has it evolved till now?
Well, like I said, there are 42,000 people running. But the best part is this year, there are 6,000 marathon runners in the full marathon. Means 6,000 people are running 42 kilometers, which is fantastic. So when we started, it must have been less than 1,000. Maybe a few hundreds, but today it's 6,000. So it's evolved, it's fantastic, and I can see the spirit of Mumbai growing even stronger with this marathon.
What is it about marathon that makes people come out on the streets and take active participation in it?
Well, for me, it's very simple. It's the single largest platform of supporting more than 200 NGOs. And you propagate two things. One is the fact, like I said, you get fit. And secondly, you're supporting any cause of your choice. So it's very special to be the face of the marathon. And, you know, honestly, you know, there's no commercial consideration in this. I'm doing it out of love, out of passion, and I enjoy running. I like to educate myself on the different kind of shoes you wear when you're running, on my timings. So for me, it's just sheer passion, and that's why I'm here. And I wish people can see me and say, if this guy is so consistently talking about fitness and is being fit every year, maybe we can do the same. So that's the reason why I'm here.
A question on training that one should adopt while practicing for marathon. You know, recently we heard a case about a doctor who collapsed and died while he was preparing for the Mumbai Marathon, and that brought back into spotlight intensive training and heart attacks. So when it comes to pushing the envelope, where should one draw the line?
No, I think, see, that's, you need to get yourself, honestly, you need to do all your medical checkups very honestly. That requires a medical practitioner really telling you what your levels are across the board, be it your hemoglobin, be it anything, your ferrium levels, etc. And you need to hydrate yourself well. You need to be in supremely fit condition, and you need to understand and not mindlessly overtrain. So I'm sure this gentleman who passed away, I'm sorry, I feel sorry for his family, but that's unfortunate. But I hope everybody really gets themselves checked. And once you do check yourself, it's the most fantastic place to be. The Mumbai Marathon is fantastic. And imagine getting up and jogging at 5:36 in the morning when your friends are coming home from a club totally drunk. It's fantastic, yeah. Right. You're earning points for yourself and for your body while they're destroying themselves.
Right. One more question from me. John, the Hindi film industry is collectively enraged over what has happened in Bangalore, you know, over the past few days. As someone who has always stood for women empowerment, what are your thoughts on this mass molestation which has taken place?
It's disturbing and shocking to see. Sometimes you're at a loss of words to say what's happening. You wonder whether everything is being thrown out of the door. I'm just very appalled. I'm shaken. I wouldn't want to say I'm broken, because I think in situations like this, you need to fight back, and you need to. I sometimes feel the sheer moral fabric of the country is breaking down. And that's the last thing you want to see happening in a country that's so sensitively divided in the name of religion, in the name of gender, in the name of race, in the name of caste. We're a democracy that's a miracle that's being held together. And I hope that the emerging India, the educated India, overpowers what is happening. So that's all I can say. I wish and pray, and I hope that we all can fight this, because these are animals. You need to exterminate them. They're animals.
John, इस तरह की जब घटनाएं
Can you give us some words?
just
जी, मैराथन के बारे में बात करेंगे. मैंने इन्हें जो बोलना था, इन्हें पूछ लिया, मैंने जवाब दिया. अभी ज्यादातर हम इसमें मैराथन पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करेंगे.
Can you give us some words of encouragement and advice for the Champions with Disability race, for the participants of that race?
Oh, the physically challenged.
Yeah.
I think, so for me at least, the highlight of the marathon is the race where the physically challenged take part. And for me, I used to wear a T-shirt saying, if Christopher Columbus can go to America on a sailboat, why can't you go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? And my point is, if these people can complete a race and start a race, we have no right to be sitting on our backsides in our houses. So I think they're the heroes for us. They're an encouragement for us. And I really think they're special people, not because they're challenged. They're special people because they've got stronger minds than all of us. And it's a fact. It's human nature. They've got stronger minds. And if you have to pick out anything, you have to pick out the fact that they're so strong.
Have you personally met any of these
Most of them.
village runners? You have?
Yeah, I have, because I've been associated with this race for the longest time. So I've met all kinds of people here, and it's really been an eye-opener. It's been fantastic.
Just one last question. Good evening, John.
Sumit, good evening. Yes. Puchiye.
Yeah, John, one step ahead. What's your one step ahead in the new year?
जी कोशिश यही करूँगा कि अगर हम फिल्म्स की बात करें तो यही कोशिश करूँगा कि वी गेट गुड फिल्म्स आउट. मैं एक प्रोड्यूसर भी हूँ, एक एक्टर भी हूँ. कोशिश यही रहेगी कि आप लोगों को एंटरटेन करूँगा, बट नॉट विद प्रपोजल्स, विद फिल्म्स. और ऑन द पर्सनल फ्रंट मेरी ख्वाहिश यही है कि और मैं हर आदमी को यही कहता हूँ कि जैसे आप मंदिर, मस्जिद, चर्च, इन जगहों पे आप जाते हो, वैसे मेक योर रिलीजन योर फिटनेस. और यही सोचे कि आपका जो जिम है, आपका जो वर्कआउट एरिया है, वो आपका मंदिर, मस्जिद या चर्च है. वो सबसे ज़रूरी चीज़ है. एंड योर बॉडी इज़ योर टेम्पल. सो प्रे टू योर बॉडी एंड वर्कआउट. तो मैं यही ख्वाहिश करूँगा अपने लोगों से.
जॉन, एक चीज,
हाँ हाँ,
थोड़ा सा मतलब बैकग्राउंड हो रहा. John was you are looking more lean and you have lost weight. Am I right in this way?
जी मैं फिल्म के लिए वेट लूज कर रहा हूँ. तो 10 किलो मैंने अभी कम किया, अभी 10 किलो और रिड्यूस कर रहा हूँ मैं. सो आई स्टार्ट शूटिंग इन अप्रैल एंड आई हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी लीन एंड लुक लाइक यू, सुमित. So this is something that we are planning on doing. So it's just that I have to be lean, or Force 3 is happening at the end of the year, so I still got time for it. लेकिन उसके पहले for the role I have to be really really lean. So I'm on my I'm losing I'm losing grams and kilos by the day.
Sir, which film, sir?
Something I'm planning right now.
My